you desire? You wish to kill yourself? Just run out of there. You can do it. Oh god, I'm hit. I'm hit. I don't know where. It's from the left side? From behind or something? I don't know. Yeah. I'm still taking shots, bro. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I need you. I'm basically dead. Here. Healing up. Oh god. Okay, yep, he's at the tower. Are you at the military base? Got him. Got one. One was up on the military base. Battle. Oh yeah, nice stuff. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you for all these stuff. You want me to throw it in there? Yeah, he's definitely in there. Watch out. Yeah, he's behind the door. He threw it. Yep, he just closed the door. Got him. Oh. What up, rats and chads? Calzax here. Today I want to take a brief amount of your time to talk about how much I think you are underrating PS ammo. Before we get started, I know from experience as a long-time YouTube lurker that you'll hear this most videos you see, so I won't take long to mention it, but just keep in mind how much your like, subscription, or comment means to YouTube and its algorithm, and to this channel. The better we can get videos like this one doing, the better quality and quantity of content I'll be able to get out to each of you.
Yeah, we know. Just hurry up so I can get back to hiding in a bush.
Just like you said, Rat Dave, let's get going. So let's start by diving into some of the statistics and technicalities associated with the 7.62x39 PS ammo. You might hear other content creators out there refer to these rounds as .308 caliber rounds, so please keep that in mind. but for the purpose of this video, I'll stick to using 7.62x39 to avoid in-game confusion. So this is actually one of the first rounds that PrapBar sells, or rather can, as of the time of this making the video, be purchased at PrapBar level 1. So to me this is just astounding. This is one of, if not the only bullet sold this early that can penetrate up to the level 5 armor class with a decent amount of efficiency like it does. So if you are still on PrapBar level 1, I highly recommend you get this bullet on your map, as it goes for just over 85 rubles a pop, and you'll really make your money back in no time on this. The PS round has a muzzle velocity of 700, which is definitely on the higher end of rifle bullet velocities. It is also the only 7.62x39 caliber round to not negatively affect accuracy in any way besides the US round, which has a muzzle velocity of only 300, less than half that of even the PS round. This fact could greatly affect how you would need to aim in order to be accurate with this ammo in comparison to all other 7.62x39 caliber rounds. So despite this US ammo having some interesting boosts and bonuses, the PS round remains my recommendation. Now that we have talked about some of the statistics, let's chat about how these puppies work practically. The velocity it has, coupled with its damage and ability to penetrate realistically any scav armor you might encounter, make PS ammo a straight up scav and early to mid game player.
Annihilator. You're not getting lost. Let's do this time. Let's do this time.
If you take this round out against higher level scavs like raiders, bosses, and the mega scav, yeah, that's the new scav boss, by the way. Anyway, yeah, if you take the PS round against these types of enemies, or come across geared players, you want to be sure you're examining your enemy as much as possible and trying to place shots on weaker armor spots like lower armor class face shields, or maybe exposed area like the legs or the neck. Otherwise, if these are the main fish you're looking to fry, you may need to look to other rounds like the BP round. With the PS round being a 7.62x39 caliber bullet, here are the available guns you'll actually be able to choose from to toss these in. Now this PS round is not the actual highest in class, with that belonging to the 7.62x39 BP round that I was mentioning earlier. I hope to make a later video on that. But with that in mind, I'm going to make the assumption that most of you guys utilizing the PS ammunition will also be using early game guns as well. So I'll go ahead and discuss a couple of earlier game guns I found to work well with this PS round, but also toss in a mid-game gun as well, just in case you're a little further into the game, as this PS round does really remain useful for quite some time. So firstly, I'm definitely going to recommend the SKS from Level 1 Prapor. Priced at just over 20k rubles, this is one of the most cost-effective and deadly early game rifles money can buy. With its semi-automatic rate of fire as opposed to other bolt action alternatives, you can make up for missed shots and continue to put shots on the enemy. If you come up across an Op SKS, things will be that much better for you, as you can actually toss a scope like the PSO on there with the dovetail Op SKS mount, and later look to add the Tapco SKS body to either the Op SKS or standard SKS for even better results. Next, I want to touch on guns like the AKM or even the Vepr KM. Any of these types of guns with the AK-74 gas tube, you should be able to replace the handguard with the Ultimac from Skier Level 1. If you do this, you will have a sight mount and you'll be able to toss something like the Fast Fire from Peacekeeper, with the base that he also sells, of course, onto that. This is a great way to get away from iron sights in the early game and get an accurate, deadly weapon. So for the last gun I'll talk about, I've really been digging lately. It's the AK-103, especially once you get started leveling up your traders at least once or twice. It's a gun that you can buy from a later stage Prapor, or just buy from the flea once you hit level 10, but it actually has a higher muzzle velocity than the SKS and a fully automatic rate of fire option. And honestly, to me, just has that fantastic Tarkov AK feel with the stopping power of PS bullet. So this is my AK-103 build here actually. It's kind of a mid-tier, mid-game build, I would say. You're able to buy all of these from the leveled up traders, just leveled them up once or twice, gotten them to that second or third levels, and you'll be able to make this gun fairly cheap. So essentially on my muzzle I've got the SRVV 7.62-39 AK muzzle breaking compensator, and then as the handguard overall we have the B10M foregrip and rail mount B19. This allows us to put things like the Zenit RK5 foregrip, the NC Star Tactical Blue Laser, the NC Star MPR45 backup mount, and the Belomo PK06 reflex sight on, all onto that one handguard. And to continue through, I also put on the Zenit RP1 charge handle, and also for the dovetail side mount, I put the KMZ 1P59 dovetail mount. This allows you to attach the KMZ 1P69 3x10 rifle scope on top. And then I also replaced the pistol grip with the Tapco Saw style black pistol grip for AK, and use the polymer stock for AK-74M. This should be fairly standard. And lastly, replace the recoil, or add a recoil pad from GP25 for AK accessory kit. So essentially my AK build here, what it allows me to do is at longer distances, I essentially turn this thing into a single fire sort of sniper rifle like the SKS would be or something. It's very powerful at the long range. This rifle scope's variable, super accurate, and so you can buy it from Prapor. Level 2, I believe. Now I also have this variable red dot that I can switch to in times that we get closer up and I need to switch to the fully automatic AK style. And then lastly, that blue laser just added to, if we're stuck indoors or something, we can hip fire and have that accurate spread. So this is my AK-103 build. This is really my favorite weapon to put that PS ammo in. In conclusion, I hope that I have been able to convince you that you've been underrating the PS round. and that I've been able to leave you with some of the details that will push you to survive raids that much more. If I wasn't able to convince you, I'm gonna have to assume that means you've enjoyed the PS round just as much as I have, because the stats are simply written on the wall. I'm out here learning the game just like you guys, so if there's anything you thought I may have left out, please drop a comment. Let us know what content you'd like to see and we'll make it a priority. I'm going to be streaming here on YouTube pretty regularly at times. I'm not in class, so hop on that train and let's continue the conversation. If you guys could leave me a like, subscription, and comment, again, that helps the YouTube algorithm greatly. And until next time.
Roll it up, light it up, game it up.
Oh. I'm high as shit.
Tu veux faire? Tu veux recommencer? On va le clouer au mur comme un petit oreille. Ça va détendre les nerfs du cul, ça. Hein?
Attends, il veut pas de la thune, ton copain là, il veut de la thune.
Ta gueule!